Hello and welcome back to Kryptoschnack. For all those who are new, welcome, and for those who are not, welcome back. Nice to have you all here. And today we're gonna talk about the prices going down in the cryptocurrency market. Then that Bitcoin briefly hits 11.6k as Fed says it will let inflation pass 2%. Then we will talk about the open options. We will check out the charts that are going on. And of course, guys, if you like my channel, if you like to support me, just hit the like button and subscribe. So let's dive in, guys. So we have, let's just check out the winners right now. We do have UMA as a winner today with a gaining percentage of 20%, and I must honestly say I haven't really dived into this project yet. They are on the 37th place with a market capitalization of 435 million. That's a lot, so I will look into that as well. Then we have Serum going into the top 100 today with a gain of 11%. Anything above down below that, it's just a minor gain. Decentraland is now as well in the top 100 with a gain of 4%. So if we check out the current market situation as just by market capitalization, we see Ripple down 6.2%, Ethereum down, Bitcoin down. We are back at 11,200k. So the question right now is, how far are we going down? But we will check this out when we look into the trading charts, and I will show you what my thought about that is. Then we do have the Bitcoin briefly hits 11.6k. So what happened is the Fed says it will let inflation pass 2%. So if you check this, it is actually pretty bullish. I mean, for Bitcoin, this is bullish because inflation, anything that has to do with inflation is bullish. And if you followed my last videos, I was talking about big companies going into Bitcoin because they believe that there will be inflation and they just want to go into an asset that is safe of inflation. So in this case, inflation is a good sign for Bitcoin. That's why it was going to 11.6k just for a few minutes. And yeah, we still, since then we have pulled back, as you saw on the price chart, but this is actually the entire market situation, that the inflation can go further above 2% is really bullish, even though we have gone back down and a bit more far away from the 12k. Then we do have tomorrow some big movements to expect, because we have tomorrow big options expiring, and the options are in total $700 million, which are around 65,000 bitcoins. So this will be interesting. Furthermore, we have almost the same amount already locked into the 25th of September. So it's pretty much always the same. We have already some locked in stuff going on the 25th of December. So you see these dates, and we do have tomorrow to expect a big move, either downtrend or going upwards. So we are looking back at the chart that I have been talking about in the past two videos. And remember, guys, I was saying that once we broke below this trend, as we had first of all this trend, and we had this as a support, as we saw here several times, we broke down. And then I decided to take a bigger upwards trend, but I was including this crash that we had here. I will call it a crash because it was just a few minutes that it took to go down here. Nevertheless, what we have seen down here is a support, because we found support here as well. And the interesting part is actually something is happening that I have told you yesterday in my video, because we found support again over here. This line here, we are in the 4-hour chart currently, just for your information. This is the positive news we have seen when we hit the 11,600K. So the interesting thing is, either we couldn't go further above the 11,600K. So we have a resistance right now here, because we didn't move through here and we didn't manage to stay above this line here. On the other hand, if we go almost 400 points down below, we have found support over here and we found support over here. So if we match this, it is pretty straightforward that we will stay in the next few days in between this line of 11,300K and 11,600K. So we will be moving this way. I don't believe that we're gonna go back into this upwards trend with this support line here, because this, we come to a point, if we would be inside here, we come to a point where we would have to have a breakout in either direction. And I don't think that the market is so strong at the moment that we would go into here and break out right away. This is not going to happen. But what I do believe, and this is my personal opinion, is that we're going to move up here and that we could start over here a breakout that is going to be going further upwards than this 12,400K. So this is like my personal opinion. Of course, there will be things happening that I can't influence, but this is what I do think is going to happen, just because we have found support here, found support here, and found support here. Again, if we check this out, we had this, you could compare it, we had this massive going up here in April from 7K up to 10K. That was 3,000 points. And then we moved sidewards. We lost around 1K. And then we moved from 9K to 12K. Even further to 12K, sorry. This is 3K. So this is like pretty much the same. And now we are moving down 1K. So we are still in a really bullish situation, because we have the same situation with a bit more volatility, but compared to this one, which was really long, we do have somehow some kind of the same situation. And this one was from April 29th till the July. So we would have the full May, June, and July. So this is 3 months. If you check this out, 28th of July, and we are now almost at the end of August. So we are currently moving this here for 1 month. I'm not telling you that we're gonna do this same thing for 3 months. I don't believe that. But what can happen is that we do it for 1.5 months, because if you check this out, you see the date down below, we could see a breakout in the mid of September going upwards. So guys, if you, and now I just showed you briefly my analytics, if you do like my video, if you like to support my channel, you can do this on Patreon either. You can do it in Patreon to learn about Bitcoin, and you can learn and ask questions, whatever you have. Just choose a package and you can be part of my community. And of course, I would really like any kind of support, subscribing, liking, any kind of support for my channel. So if you do like my channel, please subscribe, and I'm looking forward, guys, to see you again soon in my channel. So take care, guys. Bye bye.